Breaking news now, the latest daily statistics for COVID-19 in the UK have been released. 62,322 new confirmed cases of coronavirus have been recorded in the UK in the past 24 hours. That is up from 60,916 yesterday. 1,041 further deaths within 28 days of a positive coronavirus test have been recorded, and that is up from 830 yesterday. Let's bring in Sky's Ashna Huranag, who is in the newsroom. We heard from the government's chief scientist, chief medical officer, chief scientific advisor yesterday, both warning us that the figures were going to get worse, and they certainly have done, Ashna.
They really have. I think what's really concerning is that these figures are showing no signs of slowing down. In the last 2 weeks of December, the cases of COVID-19 rose by 70%. And the headline figure that's come from today's announcement and drop of data is that this is the highest number of deaths that we have seen since the 21st of April, during the peak of the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's take a look at what they look like, though. 1,041 coronavirus deaths were recorded in the UK in the last 24 hours. That brings the total number of people who have died in the UK within 28 days of a positive test to 77,346. 62,322 new cases of COVID-19 have also been recorded in the UK. For a number of days now, the figure for the number of people who have died from COVID-19 has surpassed 800. Yesterday, we saw the number of people testing positive. That was the 9th day that figure had been over 50,000. Today is the 2nd day that the number of people testing positive for COVID-19 has surpassed 60,000 in a 24-hour period. Yesterday, as you mentioned there, we heard from the Chief Medical Officer, Professor Chris Whitty, and he pleaded with us almost, didn't he, that we need to take things seriously. Public compliance has never been so important, and crucially, those figures are going to rise, and at the moment they are already extraordinarily high. And to have that figure today of the number of deaths surpassing what we have seen in April, that is a really stark reminder of the position that we are in. And yes, these figures are frightening and they make for very sombre news, but there is hope in all of this, which is different to the first time round. We have a vaccine, a couple of vaccines, maybe even 3 soon, and the likelihood of those being injected into our arms is increasingly becoming more like the light at the end of the tunnel, as it has been so aptly named. The crucial thing with all of this is that as soon as we can get those vulnerable people vaccinated, the sooner these figures will start to go down.